Hi, Bill Varney here with Urban Herbal. I know if you're like me, you start preparing for the holidays and you start thinking about having a turkey with your family and friends. A lot of people, they get stressed out about preparing a turkey and they think it's too hard. And I want to let you know that it's super easy to do. And I wanted to show you my tricks and bring up a few points that'll help you have the perfect turkey that your friends and family will talk about for years to come. First of all are the ingredients. We've harvested fresh herbs from the garden of thyme, sage, rosemary, garlic, parsley, ground pepper, fresh coarse salt, nutmeg, marjoram, and we're going to use some bay leaves that'll go into our stock. And then to save time, I've ground all the fresh ingredients up and blended a seasoning together with all the ingredients together. Then we've taken those fresh ground herbs and blended them into 2 sticks of butter that we've softened and sprinkled the fresh ground herbs in and stirred it together that we're going to use. We also have chopped up some parsley, and the next step, besides the ingredients, are preparing your turkey. One of the first steps that you have to do, and I've saved some time today, I rinsed the turkey, then I patted it dry. Then you want to clean out your turkey. So you reach up inside the cavity of the turkey and pull out the neck. But you also have other ingredients in there that you know are in there. But you have to reach around and feel for it. And I don't feel anything else, but I know there's something else in there. So I'm going to have to reach up underneath here and find out, well, where's the liver and the heart and the gizzard? It's got to be in here somewhere. Huh. Wow. They put it all the way up here in the front cavity. So we reach up in here, we're reached up in here, and here's that bag of all the other ingredients. So we're going to put all the other ingredients in here except for the liver. So we're not going to put the liver in here, but we've got all the other ingredients that we're going to put in here. So we'll take the liver out and set that aside, and we're going to take this. This is going to be our stock pot, and we'll talk about preparing the stock later, but we're going to set that aside, and then we're going to get our big roasting pan out, and we've got the roasting pan right here. So we've got the insides of the turkey prepared. Then we're going to get up underneath the skin of the turkey, and you'll see you have to reach in here, and before I kind of had cleaned out some of the skin and got up, but you want to loosen that skin, and you can use your hand and you slowly get up in there. And one trick that helps is to use a spatula. So we've got a wooden spatula here, and get up there and loosen the skin all up underneath there. And we want to do all around the turkey and loosen it up. And you can kind of see how simple that is to do. It just takes a little bit of patience, and you want to be careful to not tear the skin because we're going to stuff that, and you can see how we've got it all prepared. We've got that prepared now, and before we stuff the inside and before we put our herb butter up in there, we're going to turn the turkey over. And one thing that people fail to do sometimes, and their turkey isn't as pretty, is the wings of the turkey get burned. So we're going to get our turkey prepared, and so we're going to fold back our wings, and then we're going to turn it over. And the nice thing about that is it also makes a nice base to put our turkey on. So we've got the wings folded over, and then we're going to go ahead and stuff the turkey with the herb butter. So we're going to take some of the herb butter and we're going to start stuffing it up underneath the skin. And you can see how I'm taking my hands and I have the herb butter up in here, and we're going to slide that herb butter all the way up into the cavities underneath the skin. And that's just going to infuse this great flavor throughout underneath the skin and up inside there. And we're going to take some more of the herb butter and we're going to get up underneath here on the other side. And you can see how you just slowly work that herb butter up inside there. And we're going to take some more herb butter, put it up underneath the cavities underneath there. And it just takes a little bit of time, and you get all that herb butter up underneath there. You can just smell all those fresh herbs inside the butter that we pureed. Then, after we've got the skin all stuffed with the butter, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stuff the turkey with our ingredients. So our ingredients that we've used here, I've already blended them together, but we've got onions, we've got some mushrooms, we've got some celery. So we're going to stuff our chopped up ingredients inside the cavity. And then we're going to fill that. And I also like to give a little bit of added flavor. I'm actually going to turn our turkey up on end and continue stuffing it. And I'm going to season the turkey. Besides stuffing it, I'm going to season some of our freshly ground herbs inside there, which we've already got the salt. Then we're going to take our oranges and stuff some oranges up inside there too, which will give it a nice kind of citrusy flavor, and the juices of that orange are going to be up inside there. Then we're going to lay it back down, and then we're going to take a little bit of the butter, and we're just going to spread a little bit of butter on the outside of the skin and put it all over the outside of the turkey. Then we've got a couple of surprises here that really make for a great turkey, and we're going to do that in a little bit, but we're going to take some agave nectar. I don't know how many of you have cooked with agave, but it's really wonderful. So we've done another step here where we've taken agave nectar and we've mixed in our herb blend, and we're going to baste the top of the turkey with our agave nectar. And we're going to season the whole top of the turkey all over with agave nectar. I'm going to take this spoon out to give us a little bit more space here. And the agave nectar gives it just a little sweetness, and then you get the savory blend of the herbs. And then after we've seasoned the whole top of the turkey with the agave nectar herb blend, then we're going to tie the legs up here in just a moment. But before we tie it up, we're going to then also baste the whole top of the turkey with just a little bit of olive oil that'll help kind of give it a nice flavor with the olive oil. So we're taking a little bit of extra virgin olive oil here, and we're basting the top of that then just a little bit, dotting it all over, so we have a little bit of golden flavor to it. And after we've gotten it all basted with the olive oil, then we're going to tie the legs up. So I'm going to take a little bit of string, and I'm going to take some scissors here and kind of move our pot over. And I'm going to cut the string and then tie the legs up. And it's just going to make for a prettier presentation and keep all the insides in there. And then the final step before we put it in the roaster, we're going to take a little piece of foil and we're going to cover the top of our turkey with the foil. And we're not going to cover the entire turkey, just the top of it, because your turkey has your white meat and your brown meat, and the white meat cooks so much faster. And so by covering it with the foil for the first 2 hours, that's going to slow down the browning and the cooking process so that your brown meat doesn't cook too quickly. So then once we have that all done, we're going to put it in our roaster. Now we're ready to take our turkey and put it in the oven. And we put our foil on the top, and we're going to put it in the oven at 325. The golden rule is 325 degrees, and slow cook the turkey, about 18 minutes per pound. And I'll get back with you in the next video, and we're going to talk about taking the turkey out of the oven, basting it again, and then finishing baking the turkey with the foil off so it'll brown evenly on the top, and making the stock. It's been about 2 hours that our turkey's been in the oven. One important thing is to have a glass of wine while you're doing all this cooking and enjoy it. We're going to take the turkey out of the oven now, take the foil off the top, and we're going to continue baking it, but we're going to glaze the top with a little bit of our agave herb seasoning. Look at that. Wow. Oh, it smells so good. So we're going to take the baster and take some of the juices from the bottom. And one thing you'll notice is we've taken some of the onions and celery that wouldn't go into the stuffing and put them around our turkey. And we're going to take our agave glaze here with the herbs. We're going to baste the top a little bit more. You know, by now, all that herb butter has melted inside and all the stuffing has been cooking. The aromas are wonderful. Remember, we're going to continue cooking it. It'll probably be about another hour longer in cooking, but you know, it could be a little bit longer or it could be a little bit shorter. Remember, you want to get the temperature of the inside of your turkey to 165, and when it's at 165, it's done. We're going to put it back in the oven now. Voila! We're in the last hour of cooking our turkey. Now we've plated the turkey on a platter. We have the gravy and the sides and an apple pie. Happy Thanksgiving.